So Jess, it's the dream of every principal to have more unopposed listings without spending another cent on marketing. And it sounds like it might even be possible when people implement the buyer journey system from your training.
Absolutely. Think about buyers. The first thing I'll say to a business leader, high level perspective, data suggests that 50% of every person who goes through an open home will become a potential seller. And I think when you think about that, the big mistake then that we make, or we let our agents make, is that all they're worried about is the actual buyer for the actual property they're coming through. They're not worried about the bigger picture part of it. So the buyer journey system takes control of that.
And so, in a nutshell, what is the buyer journey system?
So essentially, it's a system that follows that buyer all the way through. So it's not just the initial touch point of them viewing the property or making an inquiry or having a private inspection. There's multiple ways they come in touch with the property. It's making sure that we don't lose contact with that client. We call the system a buyer journey system. Think about a buyer. They're not just a buyer, they're a client. They could be a potential seller. They might have an investment property they own. It's managed by one of your competitors. They might be looking to do refinancing. They've got a multitude of things that they're looking to do. In the buyer journey system, we make sure that we don't miss all those opportunities. So we instill a couple of what I call second nets to make sure that person's not forgotten about. And whether that's from the agent not following the person up, I talked about 50% of people become a seller in the next 12 months. The other stat, which is quite alarming in our industry, is only 50% of buyers who go through a property will actually get a call back from the agent after they view that. When you think about that, on the missed opportunity we've got inside our businesses and leakage, and people who just don't get followed up because the agent's only worried about if that person's not going to buy the home they come through, I'll just move on to the next person to try and find. And we wonder why we run reactive businesses.
So some of the results that come from installing the buyer journey system into your business, take me through some of those.
We mentioned at the start about spending less money on marketing to find those next listings, and we've had some great examples of clients who made sure that when people come in touch with their businesses, we actually make sure we actually get them to come back and list with their home when they want to sell, whether that's 6 or 12 months later. So I think that's the big part to really think about with this, is how reactive are we to chase new listings when they're sitting right in front of us. We're just not following them up.
Yeah, sounds like more listings more easily. And also maybe faster turnarounds, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah. Faster turnarounds, we can build relationships better. In this system we talk about in our training program, there's two ways to look at it. It's delivered by the agent or ran by the agent who actually handles at home, or in another one of our training programs we call the client care profit system. It's actually taken control of by the business so that they understand that if those people aren't followed up well enough, this system, the client care team, will make contact with all these people and make sure they ask the right questions to find out if they're an investor, they're looking to sell, what other needs do they have that our business can assist them with to keep them in our world rather than going to do that down the road at that competition.
So if you could find the biggest lesson here for people listening on, what's that? What is that kind of missing link that people aren't seeing?
It's a big piece that I talk about in many of our systems. As a leader, understand the leakage your business has got going on. And when you understand the leakage, all these different touch points, and this is one of them. Look back at your business in the past 4 weeks and look back at how many people attended your open homes. And it might be, let's say it's 50 per week. There's 200 people in the past month that touched your business. How many sales has your business made in the past month? Let's say hypothetically it's 20 to 30. So there's 170 other people that touched your business that more than likely, in my experience, don't have a system to be able to get followed. And that's a massive opportunity in that. And as we said, there's multiple different opportunities that you can actually capture off that one person.